In today's fast-paced world, eating has become an afterthought. We rush through our days juggling multiple responsibilities and trying to keep up with the demands of modern life. We eat on the go, distracted by screens and barely noticing what we consume. Whether it's breakfast in the car, lunch at our desks, or dinner in front of the TV, our attention is rarely on the food in front of us. This disconnect from our food has led to unhealthy eating habits and a diminished enjoyment of our meals. Fast food and convenience meals have become the norm, often chosen for their speed rather than their nutritional value. Our minds are often racing with thoughts about work, deadlines, and to-do lists, leaving little space to savor the flavors and textures of our food. We might be physically present at the table, but our minds are elsewhere, preoccupied with the next task or worry. The constant barrage of information and stimulation we face daily makes it challenging to be present in the moment, especially during something as routine as eating. Notifications, emails, and social media updates pull our attention away from the simple act of nourishing our bodies. We've become accustomed to multitasking, believing we must maximize every minute. We eat while working, driving, or even walking, convinced that we are being efficient. But in reality, this constant multitasking takes a toll on our well-being. However, this approach to eating prevents us from fully experiencing the sensory pleasures of food and connecting with our body's natural hunger and fullness cues. We miss out on the aromas, the tastes, and the textures that make eating a pleasurable experience. When we eat mindlessly, we often consume more than our bodies need, leading to feelings of sluggishness, guilt, and potential weight gain. Overeating becomes a common issue, as we fail to recognize when we are truly satisfied. We may also miss out on the opportunity to identify and address emotional triggers that drive us to eat when we're not physically hungry. Emotional eating can become a coping mechanism, masking feelings of stress, boredom, or sadness. By bringing awareness to our eating habits, we can begin to break free from these patterns and cultivate a healthier relationship with food. Mindful eating encourages us to slow down, pay attention, and appreciate each bite. Sharing meals with loved ones can also enhance our eating experience. Engaging in conversation, sharing stories, and enjoying each other's company can make mealtime a more fulfilling and enjoyable experience. Taking the time to prepare our meals with care and intention can also contribute to a more mindful eating practice. Choosing fresh, wholesome ingredients and being involved in the cooking process can deepen our connection to the food we eat. Simple practices like taking a few deep breaths before eating, expressing gratitude for the food, and chewing slowly can help us become more present and aware during meals. Ultimately, cultivating presence at the table is about more than just eating. It's about creating a moment of pause in our busy lives, a time to nourish not only our bodies but also our minds and spirits. By being fully present, we can transform our relationship with food and enhance our overall well-being. Mindful eating offers a refreshing alternative to mindless consumption. In today's fast-paced world, we often find ourselves eating on the go, barely noticing the food we consume. This habit can lead to overeating and a disconnection from the joy that food can bring. It involves paying full attention to the experience of eating without judgment or distraction. This means setting aside time to eat without multitasking, allowing ourselves to be fully present in the moment. By engaging all our senses, sight, smell, taste, touch, and even sound, we can transform eating from a mindless act into a sensory experience. This sensory engagement can make each meal more enjoyable and satisfying. Imagine savoring the vibrant colors of a fresh salad, noticing the different shades of green, red, and yellow. Each color can tell us something about the nutrients and flavors we are about to enjoy. Inhaling the aroma of warm spices in a comforting soup can evoke memories and emotions, making the experience of eating more profound and enjoyable. Or noticing the satisfying crunch of a crisp apple, feeling the texture change as you bite into it, and savoring the burst of flavor that follows. When we slow down and appreciate these sensations, we rediscover the inherent pleasure in food that often gets lost in our busy lives. This mindful approach can turn even a simple meal into a delightful experience. This practice allows us to reconnect with our body's natural cues, recognizing when we're truly hungry and when we've had enough. By tuning into these signals, we can avoid overeating and make healthier choices. By reestablishing this connection, we can make conscious choices about what we eat and how much, leading to a healthier relationship with food in our bodies. This awareness can help us choose foods that nourish us and make us feel good. This mindful approach extends beyond just the food itself. It also involves acknowledging the effort that went into preparing the meal. From the farmers who grew the ingredients to the hands that cooked it, each step is a part of the journey that brings food to our table. Appreciating the company we share it with can also enhance our eating experience. Sharing a meal with loved ones can create a sense of connection and community, making the act of eating more meaningful, and cultivating gratitude for the nourishment it provides can deepen our appreciation for food. By being thankful for each bite, we can transform our relationship with eating into one of joy and mindfulness. Here's a toast to healthy eating. Enjoy.